Oh, good morning, LCU. This is Sour Power with Little Cow Jesters. Guys, if you saw the post from yesterday, your boy done fucked up. Well, no. Yes, no. Maybe. I'm not sure. Guys, I went to get a fucking drink of water, and the one big thing that you never do is you never just leave your computer alone to think its own little thoughts, because it starts doing things when you're not looking. And mine did something. It updated my Roadcaster right as the show was getting ready to go. And guys, I gotta tell you, that shit broke everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. So we were not able to go live yesterday. I was trying to fix it for a good 3 hours afterward. And if some of you were in the VCs, you heard me jumping in and trying to fix that shit. But we're live today. We're here ready to have some fun. Ooh, I see that I'm already blowing out your speakers a little bit, and we are ready to go. I am an IT guy, A Diesel, but that doesn't mean I can't break shit. Us IT guys are the best ones at breaking shit, I would say. That being said, I'm going to try out the song that we were going to do the other day, and we'll see if you guys like it. And we'll start the show. Boot up. Yay. Smart. There we go. I got this. Fuck it.
Hey. Jump in the frame with the chaos crew. Sour power blast, ultra breaking through. Flip every topic like a coin in the sky. Catch it on the edge, see the wrong, see the right. Tiny props, big pratfall, bad idea, genius. Silly little skill tree, watch it go serious. From the chat to the stage, everything gets banned. With a hard laugh reset for the whole wide pen. Hello, Jester, press start, let's go. New game plus for the freak show. Silent scroll brain, take the long weird road with a reset, crack that code. Hello, Jester, jump, I don't care. Two-player chaos in the pixel lair. Sour power ultra, on with the flow. Hit play, sit back, watch the madness grow. Wow.
Ooh, we got some dancing emojis in the chat with Damn Danny. Hello, hello. And I'm seeing the Jester rods in the chat as well. Thank you, guys. I'm just going to try something out new today, you know? Have a little bit of fun with it. I suppose I ought to get in alive while we're getting ready with the song. Let's still see those dancing. Yeah, you guys are liking it. All right, all right.
LOL Jester, press start, let's go. New game plus for the freak show. Side scroll brain, take the long weird road with a reset, crack that code. LOL Jester, jump, I don't care.
We're going to try launch and kick. I swear to God, if this breaks something, I'm just going to lose my mind. Let's see how it goes. Hey, kick is on as well. Hell yeah. We got this shit.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, Pumpkin Seed is loving this song too. All right.
LOL Jester. Game on.
Hell yeah. All right. All right. Well, as we, black screen. Boy, we're starting out good today. Geez, you go away from one day and you forget everything you're doing like a crazy mofo. Now, guys, today we are going to be flying on Southern Airlines. That's right. Southern, our crown, has been amazing. And I wanted to do something a little special, so we made a funny little airplane today. So thank you, Southern. As always, I see you crowning up to a whole bunch of channels and, you know, crowning up, recrowning as well. So it's good to see you doing that and supporting all the shows. You've been amazing in the LCU universe. Also, of course, we've got to support our man Tuffy here. Tuffy has been awesome creating new cards, and there's actually a new series, which I'll pull up in just a minute here. But starting off with Lisi the Goongar, I believe it's technically no longer her birthday, but, you know, I didn't get a chance to say happy birthday, so happy birthday, Lisi. Let's flip through a few of these here. We've got, of course, so this is out of Series 1, so this is the N-word Boogie. We have our Phantom and Sweet Tea, which I heard mention that maybe Sweet Tea on Locale Pit. That would be interesting to see. Of course, you've got the Josh series, the Fentmare the Bent, as well as, of course, the fearless leader, Crispy Keem, who has finally made it to Fat Camp and I believe is setting up, if not already partially set up. It would be pretty interesting to see if there's going to be any donuts at Fat Camp this year. And, of course, you can't forget about the movie theater, the Locale member review, as well as, well, we'll talk about this. All right, let's get switched over here. Hey, we are here. Oh, no, I didn't do the like counter thing. That's all right. I'll fix that as we go. You got me today, Solo Dolo. Yeah, so Ultra, I believe, is still traveling, so we're going to try another solo stream today. I think the last one went over pretty well, and I got a couple plans for the one today. Let's see who is in chat already. So, yeah, we got Pumpkin Seed saying this song goes hard. Blake. You know, there's been enough of that, Blake. I appreciate it, but I'm good on that shit today. Nah. Fuck that. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing about that fucked up shit. I'm so done with all of these people doing their weird shit. We're here to have fun, not to have fun. No Limit DD. Fat Camp is the 15th, right? Yes, I believe it is technically starting on the 15th. Now, I know that last year there was kind of like, you know, the first day is a bit of a bleed in. Of course, some people are like coming in, coming out, getting their stuff set up. But I believe Fat Camp is the 15th. What's up, Jester crew from Evan 1500? Hello. Thank you for moderating as always, Evan. We tend to have a pretty good audience, though. A Diesel, that Iceman card looks awesome. Well, it might become a limited series, just like we thought maybe the Sweet Tea is. But you guys know, just like everything else in this universe, it just keeps going round and round like a merry-go-round. So you never quite know who's coming back or what's going on. Blake, I got you. Just accuses of anyone. Yeah. No, I wasn't calling you out too much. I just, can we be done with that for a few days? Not for you, but just like the universe. Like, guys, stick to adults. There's plenty of them. I promise. Go walk out and touch grass. I promise you'll find one. One might be laying on the grass. It might be Iceman. He might be passed down the side of the road. You never fucking know. Damn Danny, how's Ultra doing? Good question. I believe he's traveling, so I haven't heard from him. And, of course, Evan with the thumbs up. Thank you. So, while I get my like counter figured out here real quick, I just... you know, I kind of figured we'd do a little bit of a traveling tourist theme thing for today. Of course, I am going to leave up the goal of me dressing as Toad. And so when Ultra was flashbanging me with the goal the other day and we didn't quite make it, I said, you know what? I'm still going to order that because I find weird-ass costumes to be hilarious. And I am a man-child, so... That's right, friends. We've got ourselves a Super Mario. Now, this guy is a little bit more fit than me, so this is going to be interesting to see quite how tight it is. But we are still going to carry on the member goal today of having me dress like Toad. If you guys want to finish out the goal, I kept the 31 from the last time. Yep, and as Tasty says, give the stream a like if you can, guys. I'd appreciate it. So yeah, yesterday... Man, right before the show, the song that I played for the intro was loading up. I was getting a drink of water. You know, always got to have a drink of water while we're talking. And I come back to it saying, your Roadcaster was updated. Excuse me? Updated? Okay, fine. And then I went to hit start on the show, and there was no sound. There was no routing. OBS didn't receive anything. I was like, oh, I know how to do this. You just reset OBS, blah, 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 blah. Come back, still nothing. So I'm like going in the chat like, hey guys, I'll be there very soon, no problem. And like, look, is not a cheap device, right? It's the Fancy Pants Rodecaster. Yay! Until it updates and they break the software entirely. Boo. So I kept trying to figure it out, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So what I did do was route you guys over to Locale Fire. So I hope that that stream was good while I sat there and lost my mind trying to figure out the Rodecaster for, I basically had to rebuild it. I even have backups of it, figured I could reload it. Sweet. Nah. I rebuilt this thing from scratch, so yeah, it was no day off for this boy. But that being said, I'm glad you guys are here today. And let's get into a little bit of today. So, ba-ba-ba-da. Back over to here. All right. So, today, and I hinted at this last time, I figured we'd get into a little bit of flight stuff today. And, you know, some of the things that Ultra or any of the other guys might encounter throughout their trip to Fat Camp today. And I hinted at kind of a funny one that I discovered not too long ago, that they actually use bees to sniff out go boom materials, we'll call it. Yeah, here we go. All right, cool. So, yeah, bees get trained to sniff out go boom materials. So I'm not going to play the audio here, but what a weird, they start them off, they strap them in like little space cadets, and they train them to identify things that go boom, and they put them in these little things. Now, is it kind of weird? 100%. But this is how they teach them. So they kind of give them a sweet treat with, how can I get rid of that bottom one? I'm not sure how I can get rid of that. Let's see. We don't want to be looking at that the whole time. Boom. Nah. Well, all right. We'll have to deal with it. But yeah, so they originally do it with sugar and that to make them identify it, and they become little workers on computer chips, which is super messed up. Like, look, they're bees, right? And I know that we love bees. We love our bees. They're little pollinators. But it's pretty cool. At the same time, it's pretty cool. So it makes them like lick the little sensors when they detect it. And where is it? Ah, yes. Okay, good. It's in this video too. So, something else they've done, speaking of that, is... Oh, Allie Baby. Sour, my Discord's all messed up. I don't think anybody looked at it. Discord name is... Okay. Allie Baby, I actually messaged you through the comment because, of course, there's no way for me to get a hold of you once this stream ends. Oh, that's what I was trying to ask. Good. The Discord name is the same as YouTube. Good, because I didn't know what your Discord was to actually help you out, but I did mention in there. Foxy Mama, hello. So yeah, the bee thing was kind of cool. I thought, you know, is it a little weird? 100%. But apparently they are significantly more sensitive than most sensors we have. And when you put them all on a little, a whole grid of them, it's kind of rule by vote, which is kind of, hey, it's kind of a weird way to do things. But the other cool one I really like is called Project Pigeon. And let's see, I will unmute this so that we can hear it.
But how do you take a pigeon from playing ping pong to guiding a ball?
Boom! There we go. We got to cover that up.
In 3 easy steps. It starts with a
simple This is before we had electronics that did the fun stuff.
Circle.
So this was way back. This was way back before we had a bunch of electronics, right? So they were thinking, hey, instead of just dropping these things, Lily Bean, where's Ultra? Ultra is, I know he said he was going to travel to his parents on live the other day, and then he was going to go from there to Fat Camp. So he said he might be able to jump up on 1 or 2 of these here, but kind of just basically said like no promises. He wasn't sure for his setup, and he wanted to protect the privacy of his where he's staying as well. So I'm assuming these are going to be solo streams unless otherwise noted. So So Ultra, as you know, is going to Fat Camp, so we are sending him off to there. And Tasty Urchin says, hope he has safe travels. Yeah, myself as well. He's going to need the safe travels because once he gets there is when the excitement begins. I've been told that there might be a paintball gun at Fat Camp, so I am curious to see how that goes. So I'm going to actually start a poll. Will Ultra survive? Survive Fat Camp. Now, Ultra was thinking of possibly doing what Tech Protect was going to do and bulk up a little bit, so his weight loss once he got there was a little bit bigger. And I said, Ultra, nah, man, you can't cheat the system. I know that a few other people probably have, and let's be honest, some people just didn't try at all. But I was like, dude, just go there, have fun, run around, no bulking up, no cheating. But yeah, getting back to this. This is they're training pigeons.
The pigeon soon learns that
on
picking
targeting
a circle
systems
means getting a reward in the form of fruit.
I found this
After some time,
hilarious.
the circle was replaced with a moving metal window.
So this is like a
The pigeon
capacitive
also
window,
got a metal beak,
and they give him a
which was
little
connected
beak.
to a wire.
I'm gonna turn this down.
This
a
would
little.
help determine the exact point of contact.
So this is kind of like before your phone screens, your touch phone screens. This was the old school capacitive touch windows that they had. So they trained the birds to
Finally, the
start doing that.
presented with the image of a warship.
And yeah, that's a.
Location and
I'm gonna pause it for a minute.
the image
That little stripe there that you're seeing is actually an image of a warship. So they were training them to target warships. Now, I don't know if you guys have come across pigeons very often, but not known for their intelligence. But they will pick at things.
system of the glider.
So instead of trusting one pigeon, they said, well, screw it. Let's stick 3 of them in there and let them figure it out. Let them all each see the same thing. And so they'd have little pigeon capsules. This is so ridiculous, but I found it amusing. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But they stuck 3 of them in there.
Whenever the bomb would start to
And
go
so they would have them targeting it
of the target
and pecking at it.
from the center to the edge of the skull and took it for weapon drones.
But yeah, that was kind of one of my favorite ones. They ended up having them.
The American
Targeting it
psychologist
now.
and behaviorist, VF
It never became a thing because, let's be honest, it's a little ridiculous, right? But I don't know. I thought this was a fun one that, someone way back when was, computers were not really a thing, right? Like this is magic still, right? Really, if you think about it, your phone is still kind of magic because before a hard drive that was like a megabyte was the size of a building, right? So there was no way they were doing it back then. Everything was giant cables, giant wires, and pigeon brains are free. But yeah, I thought that was a fun little one that I've come across in the past, and I figured I'd share with you guys. Now, like I said, for our goal today, we are doing the Dress as a Toad for members, but I also have another couple fun things to do as well. And, I didn't make a picture of it. Well, sad panda. So I have a spinning thing for it, and I'm going to add some things as we go. And sorry, man, soloing and having things swap back and forth is a little bit. Hey, there we go. So right now we've got what I'm going to call glow string, which I did say I was a child, right? So I bought 2 of these. And what are these, you may ask? Well, I fell prey to the fun online thing. This is like a crazy string shooter thing that also charges up the string and makes them all glowy so that when you turn the lights out, it does like this weird static string thing. So kind of be like a string party. It's super cool looking. I think it'll be fun. We also have Take Flight. I've got that blow up mattress and I've got a chair to jump off of onto it. And since Ultra's going to be flying, I figured I'd do a little bit of flying of my own for one of the solutions. And we also have a track vid. Honestly, it's just a video of me doing one of my faster laps on the track. I like sharing a little bit of, what I'm into in the side. And I thought that was kind of a cool share as we're rolling up to spring. It has finally gotten warm out enough here that, switch my screens. It's finally gotten warm enough out here that, yeah, I might be able to start doing some things in the driveway for the weekend stream. I'm assuming, I've got no news, so I'm just planning that there could be a weekend stream. So I'm kind of planning for it, but we might be able to do some fun stuff in the driveway now on one of the mini bikes. So if we make it to the weekend, we can do that. And also I am going to work through and do a couple frames out of like just a little short comic strip thing that we were doing. I started coming up with one, so we'll see how that turns out. But that being said, here we go. Back over to this screen. Boom. So, yes, talking about Fat Camp. At the moment, I'm going to pull up the Fat Camp stats because it seems like it's changing every time. Oh, actually, we will start with announcements because there has been a whole bunch of changes. So, from Keemstar, I'll pull this over so I can actually see it while I'm reading it to you. So, from Keemstar, and this was on the 10th. So, he has arrived at Fat Camp. He's going to be focused on the live event only. Do not DM me. Do not ask me any questions. I'm dealing with important things. So when you DM me asking me to lower the volume of your TTS, I'm not going to do it. In fact, I'll raise the volume. Go fuck yourself. You know I'm busy right now. You have community managers, moderators, mods, and a million other resources. So do not bother me. Rightfully so. We've seen in the past Fat Camp where he's running around doing crazy shit like that. And ain't nobody got time for that, right? Like, to some extent, help yourself. And that was on the 10th. Now, also on the 10th was the Glammy Shifty situation. At that point, they were still figuring out. I'm not going to read that. You've seen that on 1,000 channels. Yesterday at 5 p.m., though, I was just getting home from work and basically went right to bed shortly after there. Iceman has been banned for promoting a Voldemort's channel. Gigi and Gemini are on thin ice. Oh, puppy. Ooh. Hi, puppy. Look who woke up to join the stream. Hi, buddy. Oh, we're snoozy. Yeah, so, Iceman banned again. I don't know if this means just off the Discord and entirely. It seems like it's entirely from everything I can see. But we'll figure it out, I guess. I'm excited to see. So far the poll is going in Ultra's favor. So far he has not crossed the Keemstar percentage of survival yet. We're right around that 65, 67 mark. Ultra, they're not entirely confident that you're going to survive it. So, boy, I hope he starts working out a little bit at his parents' house before he gets there, or he might not make it. Tasty Urchin, he showed up high and drunk. For Iceman, Tasty Urchin is saying he showed up high and drunk. Keem kicked, went in, and told him to leave. Damn. Oop. And Damn Danny says can't see the pup. He's chilling on the little carpet in the background right now. He's kind of like the second co-host. He doesn't contribute much as far as content or as far as technicals, but always content. What are you doing? He's waking up still. Got to do the licking of the feet and grooming. He's got to get all pretty. Iceman should have been banned a long time ago. He is useless and better than he actually is because of his delusions of grandeur. Hey, Damn Danny, I won't disagree, right? Yeah, I never seen this guy's before, but I like his vibe. Oh, that's me. Thank you. Yeah. Like I said, solo streams are a little bit more chill. I try to pack a bunch of fun things in. So that being said, let's see here. I want to turn on the spot for the TTS as well, so that breaking things. Here we go. I want to turn on the spot for the goal on the TTS as well for the spin the wheel for the random goals. And boop boop. Nope, not that one. We did that one the other day. Here we go. So yeah, we're just going to do any collective Collective tenner for a spin of the wheel. Wish I could type a little better. Collective 10 for Wheel of Fun. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so, you know, I kind of wanted to talk about some trips I've had in the past as far as, you know, going out and doing some fun things here. You're doing great with solo. You have a great voice and sound as well as flow. You got this. Thank you, Damn Danny. Yeah, I figured we could talk about some trips that we have had in the past. So, as I've said, my big thing is motorcycling. So, most of my trips in the last handful of years have been out to various. Oh no, did I typo? Am I getting one guy? Typos suck. I don't think I typoed. You better not be one guy and me. Yeah, so one of my favorite trips I've had a handful of years ago was actually up to Montreal. There was the F1 races up there, and I got paired up with just a random dude from New York City through one of the groups that was heading up. And we took a handful of curvy roads up through. I had the bike stacked all the way to the, you know, right up above my head. It was a sport bike, a GSXR 1000, which I'll actually be searching up an image of for it. But that was kind of one of my, that was my second bike that I had. And, you know, just like we do on the shows here, it's a little fast and loose. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'll go up to Canada. There's an F1 race. I'll find a hotel, book it for the time that I'm at the F1 race, and have a fun time. Why did I think I could just show up and book a hotel when there's an F1 race in a full city? Man-child. So we do our whole trip up there. As soon as we get up, you know, the guy's like, oh, hey, I'm heading to my hotel. You know, see you later. Where are you staying? You know, I might pop over later. I was like, oh, I don't know. I'll just drive around and find one. And his face was like, what? I said, yeah, I'll just drive around and find one. And he goes, dude, it's the F1 race. You're not going to find a hotel anywhere. And he was not wrong. Every hotel I walked in, they laughed in my face, rightfully so. And yeah, everyone's like, no, dude, it's the F1. What are you thinking? So I ended up finding one of those little like strip motel things, and you know, just single room, bang, 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 and woke up to a whole farmer's market on it. So guess who ended up winning by not planning at all? This guy, because I walked outside my hotel, had a farmer's market breakfast, had the rest of the time. My buddy showed up and we did the F1 race. It was actually a super fun time, but look, sometimes not planning's a good thing. And guys, if you have any cool events that you've gone out to, feel free to drop them in the chat as well. I am looking for a picture right now of my GSXR 1000 that I had at the time because, ooh, it was so nice. Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, it was such a nice bike. I loved it. And unfortunately, I folded it up a couple times, which was not so nice. Photos. There we go. Yeah, I have hit 2 deer on that bike across times. One of them setting down. I had just set down a wheelie, and yeah, I was doing about 70 when I hit it, and completely destroyed the entire front end of that bike. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to find a picture of it. I should have thought of it this ahead of time because I knew I was going to tell this story too. Damn. I will find one for it as we're talking here. But yeah, I have completely destroyed the whole front end of that bike. Completely vaporized it. Nah, I can't find one at the moment. We'll find one another day. Let's see here. Channel dashboard. Boom. Announcements. So yeah, I've completely destroyed the front end on it twice. As you guys know, a little bit of extra gear is one of the biggest things that you can do to save the old noggin. I've saved the noggin so I can continue to be a silly boy that I am now. Let me drop my screen share here. Drop the screen share. Boom. There we go. But yeah, that was I've smoked. Sorry, I'm stumbling. Sorry, I got caught up in the search. ADD. But yeah, I've completely vaporized a couple bikes along the way. Not too bad. The worse for wear. I've erased the skin. You'll even see it, a spot on the palm here. That's still red. That's kind of like a scar spot that's kind of permanent at the moment. I have done both arms. There's a little bit of still spots here of erasing it. But yeah, that's kind of what I get into in the spring. So, documents. One of the things I do want to do, and this is kind of going back to pull up. One of the other things I want to start doing too is covering some animals on each one. You know, we had started getting into animals in the past here. And I know that Ken back on Cafe had done like little live cams with the eagles. And that one has kind of run its course across time. But I have actually found a new one, which is a live cam for owls. And since we are at 4 a.m., I figured it would be more fitting to maybe check out on these guys a little bit. So I'm going to scroll back a few hours. So this was, earlier in the night. And I figured it'd be kind of a cool one to have this as our check-in. Yes, it's borrowing from Ken's idea, 100%. But, yeah, I thought this was kind of a fun little thing to check in on once in a while because it's hard to find animal cams at night that aren't going. And, yeah, I found ourselves some owls. So I'm going to save this stream, and I'll put it in the side chat so that you guys can check on it whenever you'd like. But I think this is going to be one of the things we'll check in from time to time. Boom. And I'm sharing that in the chat right now. But yeah, this is kind of one of the new ones that I figured would be a fun one to check in on from time to time. The live owl cam. So this is them getting snuggly throughout the night, hanging out. And it appears mama to feed the babies here. But yeah, this is kind of a fun one. If you guys think that this will be something you want to follow up on, I guess just give me ones in the chat for it. But yeah, I think it's kind of a cool one, right? Because we're starting bright and early in the morning. And I thought it would be a cool check-in. Oh no. Why did that go down? Oh no, it broke. Hey, there we go. Broke it. Yeah, Tasty Urchin, thank you very much. Yeah, I think that's something that'll be cool to check in on from once in a while. That we can have the thing. Now, I'm going to show you guys what this string thing is right off the rip because I have been finding this to be a fun thing. We don't necessarily have to hit a goal today. Like I said, today is Boogie. Where's Mountain Dew? No Mountain Dew for this guy. I'm trying not to be fat so I don't have to go to fat camp to actually work it out, Boogie. I'm trying to stay slim fat right now. But yeah, I'm going to give you a preview of the string thing because I thought it was pretty fun pickup. So, there we go. Let's see if it'll show up. Don't want to run over the dog. Okay, perfect. It does show up. Good. We're going to turn off the light. Bang. And I'm going to turn off the filter. And, oh yeah, Michelle says they have 2 eggs right now as well. Yeah. But yeah, I'm curious. I want to keep checking in on them from time to time. Because I thought that was kind of a cool... Here, let me turn off my background filter. Boom. So check this out. If you guys haven't bought one, it actually works pretty cool. Oh, well, unless you jam it. Now in the full dark, it looks pretty cool. I thought it was pretty fun. You know, something fun to do for stream for some of the dances when we do them. You know, when we have other people hop up. I think it's kind of a fun one to do. But yeah, highly suggest getting it. Here, let me get my light back on. Oh, almost dropped it on my face. Still almost dropped it on my face. There we go. All right, let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. Spider-Man is right. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you know, doing solo streams a little bit different. Like I said, I've been trying to come up with stuff as you go without having someone to bounce off of. But it's good practice. There we go. Boogie, you saved my house. I don't know, Boogie. You saved your house, but at the same time, it seems like they've been breaking your house quite a bit. Now, I actually have a bit of broken wall from one of the early streams myself that I still have to fix. And, don't drop it in your face. Drop it like it's...
Danny super chatted $10. Don't drop it on your face. Drop it like it's hot.
Did that actually read out for you guys? Part of rebuilding my Roadcaster was actually getting that to hopefully play for you guys. Did it play out for you? Give me ones in the chat if the TTS played out to you. Thank you, Damn Danny. Don't drop it on your face. Drop it like it's hot. Tasty Urchin. Yes, I heard it. Yes. Oh, I figured it out. I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Finally. We've been trying to get that to work for a hot minute. Awesome. I am so excited that that worked. You guys have no idea. Not only did I break it yesterday, I built this universe. That's right, Boogie. Yeah, finally. Oh, getting the TTS to read out is amazing. All right, let's go back into for today. So I'm going to pause this so it doesn't play the music. But part of today for doing some of the jump arounds for the mattress is I'm thinking we get a couple of the little balloon animals that we have here and put them on because I want to be able to do a little bit of jumping around. I'm not going to fat camp, so instead I'm thinking we put that mattress down and squish a couple balloon animals. This is drunk up uncle at birthday party, though. Oh, no music. No, we are not getting a copyright strike on this. So this is going to be me a little bit later today. Boogie, Keem is fired by my command. Oh, no, Boogie, you're not going to pull a glammy on me this morning, are you? And I'm not going to fat camp. Hold on. Boogie, you are going to fat camp. 100%. If anyone's going to fat camp, your ass is going to fat camp, Boogie. Don't you be pulling a glammy on me and losing your shit last minute. I had to politely ask her to escort herself off the other day. You didn't get into the drinky poos today, did you? I don't know. If you did, then you better start doing shit like this. Blam! This is the kind of birthday party I want. When I was little, this is the kind of birthday party I want. We want to be breaking stuff. We want to be going ham. If you're gonna break your house, Boogie, this is the way you break a house right here. Is just drunk uncle doing backflips, having a fun time. Yeah, it's a happy dance. Oh, you're in waiting. Well, did you lose your permissions? Did they steal them from you? All right, let me come grab you here. Sorry about that. I had something else pulled up on the other side covering it. Let me grab you here. You said you're in waiting, but I do not see you there. Where did you go? Where did you go? I don't think you are. Studio C? Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, you son of a bitch. I got one guide. Oh, I got one guide. All right. All right. All right. Look, I got little text on there. I'm trying to run the solo show and have fun. Yeah, damn Danny. I just realized the damn numbers are off, damn it. Ha ha. Yeah, exactly. All right. You win. You got me. You got me. damn, some rando could have just gotten pulled in and I could have just been one guy. I thought it was a little weird being this early, but I was like, maybe he's traveling and he's going to call in. But normally Boogie will just jump in, right? Like, he's not going to wait for anyone. Fair enough. Congratulations. You win. You got me. That's right. Damn, fall Boogie. Exactly. You got me. I'm very gullible sometimes, guys. Sorry, it is what it is. Hey, the guy tried. That's right. Not only tried, won. And that being said, let me drop my screen again. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit all over while I try to get this smoothly switching back and forth here. Nope, not that. Oh, I can't even share this way. Here we go. We'll pull it up this way. Nope. Copyrighted music. Why does things start on mute? Sheesh. This is how we're going to be sorting through people today. We are going to be sorting through them with the hand of justice. Because Keem is pulling in more interns. And this is how we're going to sort through them. This is a fun one I pulled out of the Discord today. How Keemstar finds new interns. Guys, if you're looking to become an intern, this is the way, is just survive getting beaten up on the first initial go through. And if you can survive that, you might just be able to make it to the point of, well, continuing to be slapped, right? That is part of it. But yeah, that's, you guys know how the sorting process goes already. Oh, my like counter continues to be broken. Jeez. Normally this is where I get a chance to fix these kind of things. I'm going to fix it right now because it bugs me that I have to keep looking at that big old fat 0. Here we go. Interact. Boom. Switch it over. There we go. Control C. Paste that thing in there. Boom. There we go. Hey, it's working. Awesome. You guys have been awesome. Thank you very much for it. Sammy is my dog. Yeah. All right. Just keep being Boogie because this is actually funny. Turn back into intern. Fix my wall. Sammy is my dog. All right. So guys, we're going to end this poll for Ultra. He did not pass the vibe check of fully surviving it. So we have a yes of 62%, a no of 38%. So let's talk a little bit about Fat Camp. I kind of want to revisit it a little bit and see what your guys' thoughts are. Go to bed, fake Boogie. No, at this point, you might as well be real Boogie. Fuck it, you're real Boogie at this point. We're going with it. So my favorite one, which I know caused a big stir, is the Sammy poop heard round the world. If you guys were not watching all of Fat Camp, at one point, Sammy was on the infamous table that... there's a giant metal table that Tina had beat up with the baseball bat that ended up costing Keem, I want to say $5,000, and he ended up getting it shipped to his house. But our favorite doggy, Sammy, which, well, I won't say favorite because my favorite doggy is Tommy. But I'll say my second favorite doggy, maybe third, Sammy, was up on the table and took a big old fat poo on the table as he was walking across it. He didn't get full screen, which caused a bunch of issues. But in a weird way, just like Harambe has changed our world, Sammy's poo has completely shaken up the LCU into what it is today. It, of course, caused the divide eventually of Rewind, which created the spinoff of Reapers, which has still been going strong to this day with Xylee and Josh. So I'm going to say Sammy's responsible for that. An amazing, right? An amazing show. It's one that I try to watch just about every day. That Rewind then ended up with Billy and Zay, which is now with Billy and Biggs, which has been an interesting kind of show. So yet another butterfly effect of Sammy. Of course, you know, he is still around in the universe as well. The laughing emojis. All right, W fake boogie. That was funny AF. Yeah, you can keep playing with it. I'm down with it at this point. If you're going to be fake boogie, keep it up. I'm down for it. Yeah. So, that has spawned a whole bunch of things as it continues. Tipples. I can't keep looking at you because I'm going to just keep laughing and we won't be able to actually have a show. Yeah. So, Fat Camp from last year, I know that there's some stuff that keeps coming back about, the things that get hammered home, but if you think about it, it's some of the little things that has happened as well. There were some bigger things too. Boogie proposed on the edge of the dock with Desi and couldn't maintain his balance. Fell right off the back of the dock. Voldiestoff tried to help him out, and let's be honest, neither one of them were capable enough to pull themselves up out of the water. Gimpy, Low Cow Jester, if you want to have YouTube videos to auto mute, like you said about playing music on videos or something, have a look at some browser extensions that can mute YouTube videos. That is a good point. I already have a browser specifically dedicated to pulling them up, and I might just do that. Thanks for the idea, Gimpy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't like them when they start because I do have the button here on the Rodecaster where I can do it, but I just, playing it up front, kind of a pain. Yeah, so anyways, Boogie, ended up proposing to Desi on the dock. Oh, wait, that wasn't at Fat Camp. Oh, no, you're right. Oh, shame, LCU knowledge, shame. Whoops, you're right, Michelle Lopez. That was at that. Oh, that is definite shame. This universe all blends together for me, guys. Well, there was the Glammy wedding, that 5 a.m. mine. That's exactly right, Tasty Urchin. Yeah, well, okay. Then there was at least the Glammy wedding, right? The Glammy wedding went off pretty well, and we were thinking of, I believe they were thinking of potentially having like a little renewal here, but it's looking like at this point, with everything that's going on with Glammy, that she was allowed at Fat Camp, but maybe not now. We're still going to see how that works. Yeah, or mute tab and unmute. Yeah, I do that, but when you freshly load a tab, it doesn't always. Yeah, so I don't know if Glammy's still going to be going. Last I heard, there's a yes, but also maybe not. Yo Mama is looking to have Sweet Tea be on with him and Pitt. And honestly, I think that's going to be, if Glammy is truly gone, which I'm sorry, short of the thing that's gone on here, I still think, and I know this is maybe a hot take because everyone's been saying the opposite, I still think Glammy needs to be here. And I know we can't use the Iceman excuse at the moment because supposedly he's banned again. We'll see how that goes. But if we're going to have characters that have done all sorts of messed up things, I think Glammy still needs to be here because let's be honest, she is a bit of a punching bag. And that's right. Allie Baby saying she needs to get another chance. Or I think she'll get another chance. I do too. Now, am I saying oh, okay, we're going to get a whole bunch of different ones. We're going to have fake hosts today in the chat. I like this. I like this idea. Let's roll with this. If everyone else keeps getting chances like this, now am I saying she deserves like a whole new show or anything like that? No. Pitt, I think, is going to be the spot. And it's kind of in her way, a bit of her punishment, right? I personally loved when she first started getting pretty toasty the other day. I made a clip reel of a whole bunch of them we had started playing the other day because her vibe is, that shit makes me giggle. When she starts switching into her gangster voice, there were a lot of the shows today that were saying, like, oh, I think that's, I think she was fake drunk, this, that, the other. I can tell you, she started, I think, 3 in, and if you go through and count, she slammed one pretty quick and had gone through quite a few just on the ones you could count, and then the time she was off stream, I'm sure she wasn't taking it loose, lighter any more than that. Because when I saw her have her first 2, I even messaged her in the background. I'm like, hey, be careful, because I knew, hosting Pitt, I think it was 2 days before that she had like 2 or 3, and I kind of knew where she got to on that, and I was like, be careful. Well, Glammy didn't end up being careful, and we got that epic show on Pitt right up front. And yeah, Allie Baby said she was drunk and gross, but it's forgivable. On Pit, again, I laughed my balls off. I thought it was hilarious, and I ended up membering up fully to watch the extension stream, which was also pretty damn good. Con MVP, thank you.
At Khan
Oh,
_
wrong one.
MVP super chatted $11.04.
Yo, put me on, Sour
Like the
Power, I'm
stream,
here.
thumbs up emoji.
Ooh, is that an ultra I hear in the background? I'm gonna play the little song because Keem only gave us a little beep, and he said don't message him. So guess what? We are gonna give him. Hell yeah! Thank you, Khan, with the CA15, and I heard a little ghosty in the background. That's a big ghosty! Ultra, what is going on, sir?
A big ghosty, you say?
Oh.
I think I'm a medium-sized ghosty.
Let me turn you up all the way here. Oh, we're getting a
my
sideways.
audio. I'm on my phone.
That's
Don't
all
have
right.
a setup. Don't have nothing.
That's
so-
all right. I just boosted you. Let's see how it comes out. Just speak for me real
Hello.
quick again.
What's up, chat? What's up, Local Jester? How's my audio?
All right, not
How's
bad.
the audio?
It's
You
a-
good?
It's a little bit echoey or like a little bit like tinny, but I did turn it up to the right
Sweet.
volume. So Ultra, I got one guy by the chat by a fake boogie, but we are rolling with it. And there's also a Xylee
Okay,
gets Diet Dr. Pepper in here.
I'm the fake boogie, and I'm the Xylee gets Dr.
Hey.
Pepper. And I'm both. Let's go.
We're just gonna roll with fake hosts in the chat today. I had just started going through some fun stuff, kind of doing a chill stream after. I don't know if you saw it. My Roadcaster decided to update right before the show yesterday, and it fucking broke. And when I mean
Yeah,
broke,
no,
I mean
I-
like had to rebuild it. Broke.
Yeah, no, I saw I saw the stream didn't go live, but I was just like,
So what I did was
I probably had a good reason for
So-
not going live. So
yeah, so I sent it live, put the redirect into fire, and at least fired everyone over to fire. So at least it didn't die, right? So I wanted to be sure that I at least sent them somewhere yesterday. But yeah, the TTS reads out. Now the real question is on the next one, or actually, did you hear the last one when it played? Because I'm not sure if the routing works on that side yet. That's going to be my next goal, to see if that part routes properly. But I think I may have figured it out, so it might route to you as well. We'll see on that one.
Okay. I don't think I heard Kong put his donation through.
Yeah,
so.
that being said, Khan put the donation through. Let's see. Khan, did you get your David Jaffe signed Twisted Metal pop? Oh, I'm curious what that is. Just reply back to your comment. I'm actually curious what that is. Because I'm not gonna lie, if ever, look, I'm not the one to like bug someone just because I'm a coworker or whatever, but I do have a Twisted Metal Magic the Gathering card that I would love. Let's see where it is here. I would love.
Okay, so apparently he has some shit. What's up, guys? Couple states down, no longer in my old home. Got a couple days, and then I am out of here and going to good old Texas. Gonna continue the travels. Gonna continue my journey to Fat Camp. Might have to start recording more. The first, I came down here at night. Not coming down the part, so there really wasn't anything to record. I looked around. There was nothing. The most I got was a raccoon, but he ran off before I could take a photo.
Just get bit by a random raccoon on the way there.
I'm gonna risk rabies for a good old local Jester. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, exactly. You get rabid, you let it just cook, you start getting infected, and you just show up right on time when you're a little bit frothing at the mouth and afraid of water, right for Snake Island, and then you just take it over like 28 days later. You're just a rabid zombie. Now, I don't know what that translates over to, but I'm going to call it a tenner for a spin of the wheel.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. Boogie bringing the Ouija board with him, that's a little fuck.
That's right.
That's
that's why my shit broke. It was fucking Boogie with
It's
his
all
damn
Boogie's fault.
Ouija board.
Bro, anything bad happened, it's Boogie's fault, bro.
All right, guess what? Since Real Boogie isn't here, Fake Boogie, you're taking the blame for that. You're taking the blame for it not working. So I'm going to fire off a spin on it because I'm not sure if it adds up to 10. But you know what? It's close enough. Let's spinner the spinner.
What is this guy on about?
Oh, we got the glow string. All right, I will set up for that. And you didn't get to see it, Ultra.
Glow string.
I have a cool glow string thing. So I will set up for that while we're still talking here. Let me drop the share on that. But I'll set up for that yet again. I buy things off, when I get ads because I'm a man-child. But yeah, I'm not sure which one. Now, I know he probably wouldn't want to sign this one. This is the more Norse. It's the secret layer of the Magic the Gathering cards. But Jaffe, not a fan of the Norse ones. I get it. He just wants it to be a badass and killing things. I did pick those up. It's the old school one. That would be a cool one to have him sign. But honestly, I know everyone's like, oh, God of War, God of War. I fucking love Twisted Metal way more. Like, God of War is awesome. Twisted Metal is my shit. That is all I played when I was younger after I got a PlayStation. I played the fuck out of some Twisted Metal. That's really the one that I would love to have signed if ever. Because, yeah, I fucking love Twisted Metal. Just, in the era of that early PlayStation where, everything was kind of a little bit loosey-goosey. And like there weren't really, there's kind of like the Super Mario Kart stuff, right? Where you're driving around and you kind of blow stuff up. But there were no like, I wouldn't call it violent, but like more aggressive type car blowing stuff up once. And Twisted Metal was my shit. That's if like I said, if ever I was to get a card signed and encounter Jaffe, that would probably be the one. And it's a reprint of the Soul Ring. And for you guys that play Magic, I'm sure you know what the Soul Ring is.
I'll be honest. I have no idea what that game even is. I've never played it.
Oh, you're going to get... Oh, that's right. Oh, you were going to get indoctrinated into the Magic the Gathering cabal because there's going to be Steak, Boogie. Well, if he's going, which I don't know now, Glammy's husband. Obviously, Billy. A whole bunch of them play. You're going to see a whole bunch of fucking nerds playing Magic the Gathering there, I'm sure.
So, I mean, I've been kind of... or focused on my own thing, so I haven't really been in the loop of the LCU as much. I did hear that, I know Glammy got into some shit, but I have no idea about any of the Iceman situation. He got fired today?
Yeah, so
he got fired?
So the chat is saying that he showed up drunk and fucked up, and Keem went in and actually booted him, and I was actually just starting to search for the clip of it to see if we could run through it quick. But
Was it taken down? I feel like
I don't know. I'm going to look because it may not have been something where it got taken down, but it was just one of those things that, one of the things that maybe just got him kicked out because it was for promoting a Voldy, but I don't know if that's enough to, like most of the time it just gets taken down. Oh, it was on Queens, Fox is saying. All right.
Yeah. Because I also did hear that Gigi was involved in the drama because I guess...
That's why it says she's on thin ice. Yeah, that makes more sense why it says she's on thin ice. Yeah, guys, today I wasn't really watching too much of the universe. I had an earbud in for a couple of them today, but I actually had a thing at my job that required the entirety of my brain, so I actually had to use my brain today. But yeah, I'm going to try finding that for us so we can watch the clip of this.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't pull up clips or do nothing,
no, that's
bro.
fine.
Just on mobile today.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I'll scroll through and find it, though.
Try to hop in when I can, guys, but as Fat Camp quickly approaches, I'm doing a bunch of shit that I should have done before last minute, that I'm remembering last minute, as you know, with my dumbass. Just for random shit, I'm just like, oh, I need that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I gotta make sure I get that. So a bunch of last minute shopping. I'm with my family, and they don't want to be in the background here. They don't know much about it, and and they're gonna. So I don't know. I'm in a pretty stupid spot. I mean, I'll be honest. We weren't. I'm very grateful that Jester, and I guess that kind of proves me and Sour outperformed what Keem expected. But we're still here, baby. We're still here.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we our main goal right up front was getting monetized, which I think Lolcow here was still struggling to get. And there is possibly, I don't remember if you had caught it, but Ron has left Lolcow Hero, Life of Ron left Lolcow Hero, and he made a comment, whether it's true or not, that he was intentionally trying to like prevent it from getting monetized.
That's
by saying certain things. Like, I don't know if it's because he was exiting, he was trying to do it, but
I can't, bro. Think Gemini, bro. When I asked him when he first pulled back up here, I was like, "Yo, you couldn't even get a 50 for your universe, bro." He was like, and he looked me in the eye and said, "You know, Ultra, it doesn't matter if I sold my universe for $1, because once this starts picking up, I'm making much more than $1." Are you, Think Gemini? Are you making much more than $1? Because it looks like you ain't making nothing, and no one about to make you holler.
Right. And like, I don't remember if I said it on stream at all. But the other day I was kind of just picking on Gemini because Gemini was picking on someone for like nursing, and they're like, "Oh, you know, you're a nurse, but you're still here, blah blah blah." And I'm like, Gemini, your universe had to come here for basically nothing. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, "Oh, go back to your $10 stream." I was like, yeah, how much fun are you having on your stream, Gemini? Like, I'm here for fun. Like, how much fun are you having, dude? Like, you're struggling every day, breaking all your shit out of like hatred. Like, if I'm breaking something, it's out of fun. I have my skeleton head that I did the jump with the bicycle on the other day. But like, that's all stuff I'm intending to break and have fun. It's not, I'm not breaking shit out of frustration or anything like that. Like, these shows are fun.
Here's the thing, with a lot of people, a lot of hosts here, it's not all of us are equal. It really isn't. Once you get stuck in some shit, like, it kind of changes for you. Once Iceman got in the shit too many times, and at a certain point, it becomes like, okay, now we got to keep strict eyes on you. Oh, okay, now this looks like a horror movie now.
Well, I got to turn the lights off for the glow string thing. I was getting set up while you're talking.
Nah, you're good. I was saying that, a lot of the hosts be like, "Oh, we're all equal." We're really not. Like, I mean, a lot of the hosts here, once you get stuck doing some dumb shit, you kind of lose that truth thing. It's like, Keem's like kind of like I trust you till you break it.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
so,
I think we've seen a bunch of hosts, including ourselves, that, as long as you don't directly need supervision or support, like, you do pretty much get trusted to do your own thing as long as you're succeeding. I feel like we're afforded a ton of support considering, the universe of what he built. You're given quite a long leadway.
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely a quick start. Like, being a host here is nice because, usually if you're a fan of the universe before you're a host, that's usually how it ends up going. And that's nice because you have a niche basically that you're already going to talk about. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Oh, I've seen these bitches.
Yes.
They're fire.
They're so much fun. Oh,
Can you do the one where they show that in the commercial? I think I saw these on Shark Tank, bro.
Yeah.
There was one they did when they went inside of it, though. They were like,
I don't know if here, let me try taking my headphones off and see if I can step through my own. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, because that was like a big thing they were showing off.
I'm a bad Spider-Man. Hell yeah.
You're getting asked in chat by Ali Baby. Where did you get those?
That's so cool, lol. But fun at old school rave. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. My cats would go nuts. Yeah. If your cat hooked onto this, it would be game over for sure. Let me take my headset off and see if I can try stepping through it. It's gonna be hard because I'm holding it for myself, and I'm a wide boy. But we'll see.
Okay. Guys, listen to me. Normally, oh, never mind. We're going in. Oh, shit. All right, gang.
What?
Oh. Don't hurt yourself now. Don't hurt yourself.
I don't know.
Don't hurt yourself.
All right, I just tied it in a knot. We're going to have to reset on that one.
Okay.
It's much easier if someone's like shooting it, I'd imagine, and then you can walk through it, because doing it for yourself is a little bit more tricky for sure. But
yes, sir.
Yeah, no, this is a fun. This is a fun toy. I figured I'd have one. Let's be honest. I didn't just buy it for stream. I bought it because it's hilarious and fun.
Have Allie baby, you know, she's thanking me, but I don't even think. Did you answer the question? Sour power. Okay. You know, he just turns it on. Headphones are off. I mean, I say whatever the fuck I want right now. Nah. Iced coffee girl, if it isn't our pay pig, what's up? Holy shit.
Yes!
He did it, yo, he did it. Let's go.
I can do it.
You did do it. Good shit. Okay, bro, Sour, listen to me. Listen to me, Sour.
Yes.
Everyone in chat's asking you where you bought these. Please tell me you got us a sponsorship before you showed them off.
I wish there was an available one. I wish. I sponsored them personally. Here, let me get my light back on. The dog is like, what are you doing? It's nighttime, now it's daytime. Here's random noises. I will find it because I gotta say, I ordered it just like 2 or 3 days ago and it came right in. I wish we could get sponsorships for weird shit like this. But
is it something like you found out on like Instagram?
So
like,
it's
while you were
it is the one that
scrolling,
you see, and actually it wasn't available because I was going to get it during Christmas for one of my buddy's kids. I want to say it's called Zip String. Let me look it up.
Zip String. I remember
Yes,
like
and
they
there's
did
a-
on Shark Tank, right?
Yeah, and
That's
there,
cool.
just like their advertisement says, there are cheap copy versions of it, but I would highly advise. So there's a regular one here. It's technically not promo for them, but it kind of is. So it's the Zip String Arachna is the one that I got, and that's the one that straps to your hand. There's one that's like a handheld wand. I don't know. I think this one's cool because it stores its own string. Oh no, it's already back out of stock. Oh, get wrecked. Sorry, I'm just gonna blue ball you guys.
It's okay, guys. It's what you do. You do exactly what Sour told you not to do. You open the good old Temu app and you search up Zip String and see if that shit pops up.
So there is.
Holy fuck.
So yeah, this is the ones that I grabbed. I just want to make sure it's not going to pull up any of my old info. Nope, it is not.
That's the closest to Spider-Man anyone's ever felt.
But yeah, I mean, I got it and it comes with the glow in the dark and a couple other ones, and then I got a bunch of other ones too. But yeah, super fun. You know, $40 kind of a lot for what it is. Let's be honest. But I'm a man child and I have disposable income, so fuck it.
yeah.
But yeah, they go in and out of stock because I think they produce them just on like small limited basis, right? But yeah, it's super cool. I don't know. It has its own little container for the string. It's got just the button to shoot the string out. Oh, well, you got to turn it on first.
Level 1.
And away it goes.
Level 3.
And it pulls the string back in.
I got like level 1. Wait, no. Level 2. Level 2 is fire.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. I was adjusting the light level.
Got you. But yeah, I got them for fun. Let's be honest. I don't need 2 of them. I'm probably going to give one of them to my buddy's kids and watch them fight over it and hit each other in the face with it until it gets taken away. But I'm going to keep one for myself because I think it is fun.
How many you were? Oh, you only bought one so far, right?
No, I got 2 of them so I could do the double Spider-Man.
Oh shit! How much are those? How much is one?
It was $40, so it's a little bit ridiculous for what you get. Let's be honest. But again,
40.
I'm a man child. What could I say, right? Oh,
Most people that are in the LCU, they do miss their childhood and they have forgotten about it. Miss all the fun and joyous things. People seem to forget, man. Just a couple of years ago, I was a fucking high school kid.
Exactly.
And now I'm an adult, doing adult things and going to hang out with Keemstar for Fat Camp. It's fun. It's fun, you know? It's fun.
Thought the puppy was going to jump up and join us, but he's on his sleepies. Iced Coffee Girl, glad I could catch y'all live. I'm going to... Oh, don't do that. She's going to Minecraft tomorrow. Don't do that.
What?
That'd be sad. You have doggies to take care of. She posted one the other day of a doggie. The doggies need you.
What do you mean? Well, let me read this comment.
We all need a break here and there. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, so, oh, yeah, I guess people didn't realize how old I was the other day. They didn't realize I'm 36 and everyone's minds were exploding. So, yeah, just because as you get, oof, I got a bright light on my noggin today. You know, just because you get older, doesn't mean you can't still have fun. You know, for me, like part of being an adult is obviously doing adult things, but at the same time, I got to tilt this light. That's all I'm getting is my big old 5 head here. You know, part of being an adult too is keeping your hobbies. And
That's true.
without that, I mean, let's be
That's
honest.
true.
What is fat camp at the end of the day? Is it to get a bunch of cows, you know, farming each other to some extent? 100%. But guess what? People are watching it because they're going to go out and have some fun too. It's not just content. Like, it's going to be some things that are fun. I'm sure Keem has a whole bunch of things planned for you
I
guys.
just want to reiterate. Iced Coffee Girl, I think she reiterated in chat. She just meant that her sleep schedule was fucked up, and that tomorrow's going to be really hard.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
I know
They're
that.
not going to Minecraft at their accounts. They're not doing any of that bullshit.
No.
Oh, no.
No, I mean, hey, look, today I was at work when I was using my full brain, and there was once or twice I was like looking at a paper doing something, and I was kind of like, oh, nodding off, and I was like, oh, okay, back up, here we go. Because, you know, normally I'll be able to pop an earbud in while I'm doing work, things like that, and, you know, be able to do the LCU and take a couple spots for clips and things, but not today. There was lots of broken stuff today.
I don't think I could ever do a job that was like where you had to drive a ton because of like I'm just like, if I'm sleep deprived, I can't go behind that wheel. I know I will fall asleep while driving. That's just more than wake up at 6 a.m. like you and I gotta drive somewhere, bro. I'm cooked. Like, cooked.
Hey, there's been times where, like, you know, if I'm feeling a little bit sleepy after the job site, like I'll just roll over to a parking lot, you know, down the road or something, and just take a little power nap, and then be on my way back home. Because the dog has a doggy door to get himself let out, and I have an auto feeder. That has been one of the biggest things in the world. Auto feeders for the dogs. Now I know a lot of people are like, oh, my dogs will keep eating. No, you can eventually get them trained on the auto feeder. That has been one of the best things to have. That I got it because my dog used to scarf food too. And are you showing the Iceman clip? Yeah, that's actually where I'm headed next. But I had the little distraction of the dono string thing. So I just pulled it right before where Keem pops up because I don't know if he was still promoting the Valdi or not. So I'm gonna pull it right before then.
Both my dog, I'll let you pull it up. But I'll keep talking about this while you are. Both my dogs are like Yami is older and he doesn't really give me a problem at all. I could probably leave food out all day and he'll just eat his portion. But Liana, she is a fat bitch and she'll eat everything up and not leave a single bite for him. And her pit bull comes out and then she starts resource guarding if I'm not here. Like that's why I just gotta I gotta the only way for them to like understand what's theirs is I will first off separate bowls. Obviously, that is a key thing you need. You cannot have more than you cannot live like one big ass bowl, fill it to the top, and think that they're gonna both eat. No, what's gonna end up happening is the fucking bitch ass fat ass dog is gonna push off the other dog and say, "Fuck you! I'm eating all this food. I'll leave you a couple bites if I feel like it."
Yeah, no, that's been one of the things like. Mine was smart enough, so I got one of those things where we'll play the Iceman thing in just a minute, but finishing off on the dog thing, where it has like the swizzles where you put the food in so they have to like, you know, keep nuzzling through it. Well, my dog figured out if he puts his paw on it and he gets his tongue and just like flicks all the food out, he could just eat it super fast. I was like, oh, all right, I got your ass. And I had like a tumbler thing. So it was like a sideways tumbler. This is just a Windex thing, but it was like a sideways tumbler with a hole in it. So they'd have to paw at it, and it was just big enough to fit up like, you know, one or two pieces of food.
I've seen those. What's that company called? They have a lot of those intellectual toys.
Yeah.
And they have like the snacks as well. I know what you're talking about. You put them in, and then they start fucking playing with it and keeps them distracted.
This was for his whole food thing. So I was like, perfect. Tiny little hole. It'll take him a while. Well, in about a week, he figured out if you put the hole facing dead down, he'd hold it with his paw and like lay down and smack it with his other paw. All the food would come out. I'm like, dude,
oh my God.
How are you this smart?
Bro's the intellectual beast.
So that's why I just gave up. I'm like, nope, that's it. We're doing the auto feeder. We're getting you figured out. And it took like 2 weeks and he's good to go.
Well, I mean, I had Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Let's wrap this.
So yeah, so here is I did it right
Iceman.
before. So this is Gigi and Thick Gemini, kind of, along with Iceman. So this is right before Keemstar pops in. I've not actually seen this myself. So let me make sure you can hear it. You can. Oh, no. I have it muted on the other side. We were just talking about this. I got a good suggestion for how to do this so when I pull them up, they don't start playing right away.
I promise, Angie.
Oh, let me pull that up. Some of their streams are very quiet.
I think I got all.
There we go.
Thank the Lord.
This morning.
Keep behind the camera and
Let me
vibe.
back it up just a little bit. Oh, well, okay. This is
God,
what they
I
were
miss
doing.
that woman. This is so fun. It's fun because I'm having all the memories of Becky.
Oh, okay. That's what Gemini is going, is the Becky.
Strong like a bull.
Comfort. I didn't even want to get to 50. We're at 24. Chrissy,
Yeah,
thank you very
getting
much for
close,
your
Gigi.
incredibly generous donation. I appreciate you.
76 members.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
have a question? What do you think about your son that's Voldemorted from the LCU? What do you think's going on with him? Do you think he'll be successful? What do you think's
there we go
going
again.
on?
I think my son will do great in anything and everything he puts his mind to. Thank you for asking.
Okay, political response. He's doing great. I watched him, but I'm not supposed to talk about it. But
Right,
you know, I don't give
right,
a fuck.
Right.
Right.
I actually don't. I actually don't watch. And he knows I don't.
20 members and we kick you.
But yeah.
Okay.
So
20 members and the Iceman is out. You hate the Iceman? Fuck you. If you got a problem with me, you can suck my fucking 10-inch cock.
I did what my
Okay, yeah. So Iceman clearly not
Iceman.
in his right mind.
Iceman, I full screen me, Sour. I got to talk directly
you.
to this man. Iceman, we've had conversations, and you've told me that you have a fucking ultimate plan. You were gonna be back on top. You were gonna be back on top, motherfucker. You said that to me, and you can't fucking do it. You failed. You failed, you piece of shit, because you are fucking peak content, Iceman, but you can't get a hold of your own fucking shit. I honestly have no idea what fuck shit you did to get fired. I'm completely out of the loop. I know you did some fuck shit. You said some fuck shit. We're about to find out. But I want to let you know that, it's not really how it works here, bro. Like, you can come in here, say some dumb shit that might work on Kick, but like here, it's a universe. There's rules, and if you shit on the rules, you're gonna get fucked. And that's why you got fucked. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he's been given enough chances at this point.
Mike asked him to come up, guys. Mike asked him to come up. I can't just
It's
kick
Michael.
him. It's Michael.
What's the
We'll never cry. He's probably
Did 5 memberships.
Damn it, girl! Come on! I am so excited.
So,
for
yeah,
you
he's
especially because I've gone through a lot
doing
of
a
what
lot
I
of
heard this
this.
morning that you're going through. And girl, we're gonna
Every
have
time
a
he's starting
blast.
to
I
doing
don't care
that
if
is
you
when
like
he's
me
either
not.
drunk
I
or messed
promise,
up.
Angie, you and I, we're gonna have fun. Oh, for
there
fuck's
he is.
sake!
Oh, shit.
Thank the Lord.
Heard this morning.
Keep behind the camera inviting me here.
Get the fuck off.
I don't care if you like me. Or not.
Okay, see ya.
No, we're gonna
Get
have
off.
fun. Fuck's sake!
All right,
Shit.
bro. All
I
right.
knew it.
This morning.
Keep behind the camera inviting me here.
I knew it.
There you go.
I
Keem
knew
took care
it.
of it. Sorry,
5
Mike.
more members.
I
Thank
let
you.
him stay. 5 more members. Angie, you've probably had you probably cook for. Oh my God, she wants the goal because she's like this perfect Southern girl that probably eats this shit. Angie, say in chat right now. Have you eaten?
So the other thing that happened too today, I guess, is Iceman decided to stream with no pants. Now, I'm assuming he at least had something on when he stood up, but that is something that I saw getting mentioned as well. Look, man, I get that, like, not everyone's going to be a Pesci, right? Like, not everyone's going to get their nice little fedora and their nice do-up shirt and everything like that. No one's going to dress like perfectly sharp. I got my Fat Camp shirt because I figured on the days leading up to it, I'd have the Fat Camp shirt. I actually do have a
Pajama. Pants check.
Oh, well, Fox is saying no. He was naked, bare ass. Well, that is
He was
and he
bare
showed his
ass
butt.
on a live stream.
So Tushy's saying he showed or sorry, Tasty. Tushy.
Guys,
Tasty's saying he showed his
guys,
butt.
I know TOS. I know TOS. I will never do a TOS violation ever again.
And Fox is saying no, he was naked bare ass. Dude, come on. What are you doing? How has DSP taught us nothing? In the world, has DSP taught us nothing? DSP being the one that got caught, at least luckily chest up. Let's just say prepping for stream a little bit, not realizing his camera was on. Kalo the other day had got up and was changing, thought he was off camera. Luckily, the Fooper protected the front bits when he was getting changed, but same thing from the side shot.
Yo. Is this really that hard? Hey, guys, one sec.
Yep, exactly.
I could be butt ass naked right now. I could. You guys don't know. My shirt and my pants could be off.
Ooh, we're gonna dig an ultra mystery stream all of a sudden.
No. But I'm just saying, bro. Like you like, bro. First off, if you're on your setup and you have like every camera basically like or webcam has like a security thing. So if you don't want to turn your camera off, you can whoop and out.
Right.
I mean, that's still a way. Or you can just turn your fucking camera off. Or better yet, you can leave the show and say, hey guys, I gotta go handle something. Be right back. And come back after the show, bro. Like, you don't gotta be changing. And if you're going on a stream, you don't go on there fucking butt ass naked, bro. Like no. I said, every time Iceman gets in shit, the dude does not realize he's representing a company at all. He doesn't get it. He doesn't think that. He never really thinks. He only and he hopes his actions get him to where he wants to be. But what he doesn't realize is he has no
not getting you to the top.
He has no insight. He has no insight, bro.
Yeah, even mine, like, it doesn't have the little twisty thing like yours, but like at least I'll just like point it downward at the desk or something, right? So I'll like point it down towards the desk even when I'm not using it, because look, I did IT before. There's a lot of like, even my iPad, here it is. Like my iPad, I bought one of the Folio things that has a little slidey bit here for the camera, partially to protect it, but also just, it's just one more thing that I'm smart enough to realize that everything is accessible, right? So even my camera, I'll always point it down towards like more the side of my desk. It's just because of the way I have stuff set up right now. I always point it towards the desk.
I never leave my webcam like open. I always have the security thing on if I'm not streaming. Yeah, like you never know. There are fucking people out there that they can do that shit. I can do shit. I'm not trying to have nobody spy on me.
No, and I mean, trust me, there ain't nothing impressive to see, to be fair. But like, you still just don't want anyone. For me, like, hey, if that's what you need in your life, you have at it. But I would never want to put it on the live stream here.
There's a lot of worries with that shit, but yeah, you're right, exactly, Pumpkin. The shows are called lolcow, but there's the line. You know what Iceman would do good in? A horror cow universe. He would fit in perfect there. He would go and he'd be able to do more dumb shit and get caught and make his life a living hell like an idiot.
Right, and Tasty Urchin says, had mentioned about the tag sticking with him. Tasty, I just read your name wrong the first time. I apologize. But I hope he gets the help he needs before it's too late. This was posted in the public Discord, so I am thinking it's cool to say. But he had mentioned that he is like 2 more visits before he is a fully free man. And he's mentioned it in the past because that's why one of his reasons he was saying he couldn't go to Fat Camp. Now, let's be honest. I don't think they would have let him come even before. But apparently he's still somehow showing up and getting through his probation stuff fine, which blows my mind. But he's like 2 more visits away. I think he'd said on live streams as well, like April. So I'm hoping in the background he's getting his life together somehow.
I'll be honest, from what we've seen, like he lives in like a facility, right? Basically like a group home facility type thing where people, cause like I've seen the people come and check on him and be like, hey, we're here to do our normal checks. Like, are you good? Are you taking your meds?
And honestly, Like I know a lot of people like shame that or whatever. Geez, the dog is getting runny. I know people are shaming that or whatever. I do. My understanding is prices for housing and stuff are very expensive there. You know, things like that. And honestly, he's probably someone that should have something like that. So I don't really knock him for that part. But at the same time, like that's kind of something you should use to catapult yourself into independence. And it doesn't seem like he's doing that. You know, even here, he can't be left alone without being babysat.
If I'm 21 years old and I can have my shit figured out and live like an adult, so can he. He can too. It's
and like I know people that have blown up their lives entirely. One of my really good friends has blown up 5 or 6 careers, not to the level of Iceman, but has blown up 5 or 6 careers and started back over. And I mean, now he's all the way up to like having a family. He's had a baby a year ago, or just less than a year ago, wife, his own house, and he's blown his life up a bunch of times, and he's had various issues, and it's just what you do with it, right? And guess what? He might blow his life up again. Never to the point of like, having issues with the baby or wife at this point. Like, I think he, is smart enough at this point. But I mean, this is someone that when we didn't hear from him for a long time, we knew we were doing good. And when we did hear from him, we knew that maybe there was something going on. But over time, he started figuring out, it was just like, I can't keep doing this. And I mean, he's been one of my best friends throughout. And you can do it is really my thing. As much as I hate Iceman, I hope he figures his shit out, because we don't need another drag on society.
I hear you, and I mean, as well as that, but I'm also just like, okay, I'm not delusional enough to believe that my life will always be up, and I've had a lot of lows. For my age, I know I haven't been open and said every single story. Some people in the Discord that I'm close to, I've talked to about my life. I've been through some shit. I've had the ups, but that's the thing, bro. It's life. It's the world. Like, that's what I realize, and that's what honestly keeps me going every day, is the fact that, I know that like the world is not easy on anybody. So I might as well just do the best I can do.
Yeah. And I mean, I've, even though I've been, I would say pretty lucky, but it's been through effort. I've always made sure that a lot of my bills were cheap, so that if something ever goes sideways, I'm not stuck clawing my way back up.
I mean, I'm very fortunate. I mean, I'm able to go out and go and do like a journey. Like, this is an arc to me. This whole thing. I went to New York. I did all this. I have my work, my business out there. It's been great. I have doing the podcast with Sour. I'm going to Fat Camp. It's fun, and I mean, I'm enjoying that shit. And I mean, like I said, I ride the highs and I ride the lows. And honestly, the true friends are the people that ride either with you when you're low or high. And Sour, based on what you're saying, it seems like you were good to your friend even when he was at his lowest, and that's fucking
and vice
amazing.
versa. Like, he was always good, even with his issues or whatever. Like, he was always down to help, whatever. But that being said, have you, obviously, if you've been given side information, whatever, but like, there was a question: is Fat Camp? Do you know if they're officially starting on the 15th? Like, I know people are getting there back and forth.
So from what I know, I mean, Keem's already there. I know he invited a couple people that were invited over they're gonna help out and be technically savvy and like help. I know they're gonna probably go a little early and help Keem figure out everything out. Right. But I mean, I'm arriving on the 15th at night. I'm prepared to get like a hotel, but I have to ask. I'm not sure. I really am not. I don't know if the 15th. I'm guessing show wise, they'll either maybe do like I mean, I don't know anything. This is all like me guessing, right. But like I could guess like the people there will do like a starting out live stream, like Boogie, Steak, Keem, Nightmare, whoever's on live, because they're all gonna be there early, right?
Yeah, so I would imagine, because
they'll probably do a stream to start it off. I would assume, or they might just keep it till everyone's there. I really don't know.
Yeah, because Nightmare has been streaming at Xylie's house today. And
I saw that.
and her cat walked across the stream once or twice, so they were picking on Xylie's chunkier cat. But yeah, it's so funny seeing Nightmare on Xylie's setup, and while she's doing it, and then when she was doing Reapers earlier on, you could hear background like Steak and her husband being loud, just being goofs. So it was kind of funny to see Nightmare in a whole different setup today. But yeah, I'm actually looking at the list here because this is I'm assuming the finalized list finally. There are no more maybes.
Yeah, no more maybes.
We have actually we got to talk about this because I've seen part of it. And I'm gonna start right off with our lovely kind of unofficial intern, Abby Cat. She had mentioned about potentially getting punched like in her at Fat Camp and still wanting to antagonize. Abby was kind of chill and things like that, but she's getting a little more feisty here recently.
She's getting into it. I mean, I always had, with everybody, there's this period when you transition from kind of being like more of like a viewer mentality to I'm on a panel and I'm an intern or host mentality, like when you're on a panel and like that's a different entire thing. And, I'm happy we gave her a spot where she could come out her shell and kind of get a feel for the universe. But, now she's getting in there and, she's already been her fair bit of drama. So we'll see where she goes next. I'm not sure. Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of funny. Now we do have AMAC and Angie uploaded. Billy the Fridge. Oh, let me put it big. Billy the Fridge. So I knew Billy at some point like had a bit of a question, but yeah, Billy's going. Fake Boogie said they weren't going in our chat today, but real Boogie is. Tasty Urchin had a good question that I'll answer in a minute. Fupa Cheese, which, that'll be curious to see now that there's been the back and forth with Phantom there. Gidgy, Original Grim, Glammy Lammy is still on the approved list. I'm assuming maybe that's still maybe a thing, even if she's, canned. I'm not sure. Grim GTS, which, there's been mentions about, having boxing rings or whatever else. I'd be curious to see if they end up doing something, even if it's after Fat Camp about that. Our man Kalo, Nightmare, of course. Albert Dan, the Mustard Man, which I guess Tina has started getting better today. So hopefully she's good enough to travel with them. Because
if everything goes well, they should leave on Saturday.
Yeah. So even if it's going to be a little bit later, that'll be great to see. I'm glad to hear Tina's doing better. MTV Nick, Phantom, of course. I'm curious to see if Phantom got his golf cart fixed because let's be honest, we're gonna have to haul some of these fatties around. Pink Mike, Steak, which Steak has a Airbnb, I believe, just outside. So that's gonna be a thing. Tech Protect, which there was a controversy with Tech Protect. Did you hear anything about that yet? If not, I can give you the.
I've seen a lot of it. I mean, is there any new things about it?
So I guess some of the hosts are up in a big roar because there are sleeping arrangements where it's like, Keem and Brantley have like their own big bedroom, the big suite. There are some like other suites that are just like I think it's a queen size bed. And so Tech Protect is bringing his wife. And a bunch of hosts are like, well, I didn't get my +1, and why don't I get a separate bedroom? There's only so many, right? And I believe there was like a few from what Keem was saying on site. And some of them are complaining.
All I'm gonna say is, if there's a free one you're just trying to put out there, or like you're trying to figure out who the hell to give it to, I ain't bother you a single time about no room. I ain't even bother you about no accommodations. I ain't saying shit. So if you're trying to hook me up, I appreciate it. I would appreciate that, Keem.
Yep.
I would.
Now, Tech Protect also apparently is a gassy boy, so he said he's protecting the rest of you guys from his gassy experience as well. So you might get to learn you need to give us a field report on the stench from Tech Protect of his continuous farting, apparently. That is apparently a thing. Even when he was on stream, he said he was dropping at least a 3 or 4 the whole time he was there.
Well, Tech's in a new ball game, to be honest. Because he's on a bus now, so I mean, it makes sense that he would get his own room for him and his wife. Like, he's on a bigger show. It is what it is.
Right.
And, there's a lot of people calling out, so I don't even know. The sleeping arrangements have probably switched out a lot because
Right. Since the last time we've seen them, I'm sure they're significantly different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know that that's been an issue. Ali Baby said his girlfriend's a lucky girl. And then of course Tina D and Xylee are going as well. Now we have interns of Desi, Johnny, Lisi, which Lisi's birthday technically was yesterday, but for us it's our today. So again, shout out to Lisi for her birthday, and Ultra. Now you're still listed under intern. Now obviously you don't want to bug Keem right now, but Ultra.
I never really cared about
while you're there. I don't know how you're gonna drop it, but you have to at least put it out there and be like, hey, we gonna get made host or what? Right? Like, I think it's time.
It is about time, bro. It is about time. I mean, it is what it is.
We've got through a full month. We've done pretty good, I'd say. You got to ask for that host role and see what happens. Maybe do it towards the end in case they tell you to fuck off. But I think you got to ask for it at this point, right?
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I will eventually have to ask for it. I mean, a lot of us put in a lot of work into this show. I mean, I've never really, like I've always said, I've never been here for the money. I mean, if that's always a cherry on top for me, and so
I'm saying just for like the just I don't know.
Yeah, no. I think he will. I think he will probably give it to me sometime during Fat Camp. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm hoping. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Keem. I mean, a lot of these people are on, their first chance being like a host, and like it isn't what it is. You can have the host role right now. Doesn't mean you're gonna have it in 2 weeks and a month. Like
right.
it really isn't about getting the host role. It's about finding that spot, building a show up where you can stay there like for a long time and like have an audience there that supports you for a long time. And that's what I've learned in my 8 months to almost a year being here. It's been in somewhere in that range. It really isn't that deep. I'd rather figure it out. Well, I don't even know if like Sour, you have the role, but have you been told anything since,
I know, like I said, I was given the role kind of as like a
yeah, I know.
Well, like for example,
you said that, but I'm asking is, have you had any conversations? Has that changed?
No, I mean, it's always just been one, I guess, two. So like when the report card gets turned in, I can make sure that's good, things like that. But yeah, I mean, as far as the thing, I don't really know any more than you do really on how that stands.
Well, we'll see, guys. Honestly, a lot of things has changed over the thing. Like me and Sour, like when I planned my trip out of the Fat Camp, I wasn't like I hadn't even thought of Jester, because Jester was like literally supposed to not exist from what me and Sour understood. So when I was planning it, before that, when I knew that, planning for Fat Camp, and then now I'm just like, okay, in a corner, try my best to be here, but
yeah. Now we did get the question that has been the question throughout. Who do y'all think surprise guest from Tasty Urchin? Who do you think the surprise guest will be? Some have said they think it will be Becky. I'll let you go first on that.
And I think it could be Becky. I actually, after this, I do have some content, because Sour had brought up that no one really talks about Wings, and today Breaking Banquet released a video, and it was Wings discussing Fat Camp. So if you want to pull that up, maybe I can send you the link, or if you just search up Breaking Banquet, it'll say Fat Camp.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble before we go?
Wait, was Wings isn't Voldemort?
No, not Wings, but like, I don't know if that channel's.
Really, does it matter?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it?
I feel like people have played it before.
Okay.
I've been on a stream where we played it before.
All right.
I don't know. Wait. Now you're scaring me, Sour. Is this bad? I don't know.
I'll review it. I'll review it with the mute on first, and I'll see.
They played it before. I mean, you can skip past it. You can
just not say the name of the channel a bunch of times.
Yeah, and skip past the intro and just go straight to when Wings is on screen.
But
and I gotta say, according to Wings, for him and Kelly to get down to Fat Camp, it's $2,500 for him. And do you know what they? I'll let you pull it up. But you know what they said? You know what they said the value at what they would go to Fat Camp would be? for Wings for him to consider would be $10,000. For
That's his,
Kelly to consider, it would be $25,000. Is what they said. Is what they said.
that's what he's saying. It would be for him to show up there.
Yeah, like for him to be like of value, for him to like spend the money to go out and be at fat camp and like not. I mean, like I don't know. Did you find it or no?
Yeah,
If
I'm just making sure it's good. Because I'm just getting it to a spot that's not, so it's just blah the whole way through, right? So I'm gonna be there in just a minute, but
sounds good.
Yeah, Wings could be an option. Becky, I still don't think will be.
Thank you, Jason.
I really don't. I know that everyone keeps saying wants her back. I think she is not. I'm guessing she's not at a spot to be back.
I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of people are thinking too small. Like, this is Keemstar we're talking about. The dude has connections. If he wanted to get someone else out there, he could. So when he says special guest that hasn't been a host before, or stuff like that, that's how it goes through my head. I'm just like, okay, maybe it's someone I don't even think. Maybe like maybe it's like somebody is pulling up and like, no one would have thought about it, because Keem likes to have those little surprise moments. Right. He's just like, oh, fuck, it's them. I don't know. It could be. It could. I mean, there's a chance. You never know. I mean, maybe
it could even be someone crazy like Trisha Paytas or something too, right? Like,
yeah, it could be. Yeah,
you never know. Like, there's so many side characters in the Keemaverse of people that he knows and interacts with that, like, you really don't know. Because I don't think he specifically said it was an ex-host, right?
No, yeah, no. He said that they've never been a host.
Yeah.
Honestly, when he said that, at first, who I thought of right away, just because as a viewer that's been here watching from the beginning, I'm just like, okay, I mean, maybe it's one of the original Wranglers, like Mudahar.
Oh, I don't think
they never not Mudahar. Like, who are the three? Like, they had three Wranglers.
Well,
I'm thinking maybe it's
there's
one of them.
Tom. I don't think it's going to be Tom. I know Tom got cleared with his, or mostly cleared, or whatever happened with that, but like, there's still an ethos around that, and I don't think Tom would do it anyways. There's Mudahar, which, with all the Nuck stuff that happened, I don't think, again, because there's some fuzzy business there, I don't think it's going to be that. And again, I don't think Mudahar would join in on this. He wants to be a farmer.
But I mean,
there's a Nick Diorio, which again, I can't see them being here. And guys, if you have something, Foodie has been suggested, but like, let's be honest, she's always constantly bouncing in and out of different countries. And I don't know if again, I don't even know if she's with him, but like, if her husband, boyfriend, whatever he is, like, he's very restrictive and weird. We're not going to say his name because he strikes every time someone says his name, like a genie. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, because there's so many that are available, but at the same time,
what I assume happens during these situations is Keem wakes up. He's like, okay, I want to do this for Fat Camp, and then he figures out who he wants. Like, he probably makes a list. What I would do of a bunch of people that I think would be incredible there, and be like a fun, hey, this is the guest, and everyone's like, what? And it's crazy, right? So I'm thinking about that. It is going to be harder to guess, but I mean, I think it's probably a list. And I mean, Mudahar could be on there, Becky could be on there, Winks could be on there, and I think that Keem was probably reached out to them, like, trying to figure out, hey, could you pull up? Could you pull up? Could you pull up? And then he's trying to figure it out. I mean, a lot of this is planning, and a lot of this, with this internet shit, like, the people you can try to plan as much as you want ahead of time, but there's so many moving fucking parts that you really can't ever fully know what's going on. That's why Kimo says a lot of the times his decisions happen impulsively. Right. Like, he could have a feeling of what he wants to do, but he won't shoot that shot until he feels like, okay, I want to shoot it.
And damn Danny kind of saying it jokingly, plot twist, only use me, Blade, is a surprise pop-up. Yeah, based on what we played the other day with Blade like falling on his face, hammered. He was doing good for a while. That was someone who was doing good for a while that fell back off, dropping the hard R out in the middle of the street. I was trying to find one that wasn't too disgusting, but he has lost, I believe, all of his toes on at least one of his feet now. That's so it's been in a cast. I saw the last time I saw it, but I mean, it's it's basically his foot, but like right where the toes are. They're all gone because I believe he's diabetic. So, with the drinking and not taking care of himself, he has lost, I don't know on the other foot, but the picture I saw was him holding up like the stub, it's his foot, but it's just like the stub without the toes, and it's in it's kind of his foot heel, and then it's just that, but it's missing. It's so weird to just see like a bound up foot with no toes on it. It's crazy. I mean, how little he's taking care of himself, unfortunately. I do have the wings thing pulled up where he was mentioning the cost, so if you'd like.
Yeah, pull it up.
Boom.
I also want to say, guys, I don't know.
It's gonna be between $1,800 and $2,500. No way you shake a stick at it.
It costs to leave the house.
And then I want to make money on my own, so like, there's got to be at least $3,000 for me to want to go waste that week.
Right.
Because like I on average make $100 a day, so like there's $700 right there for missing a week anyway.
And is there a price on the mental energy it costs?
Yeah.
Because let me just tell you, last year, it bankrupted me. It literally, I'm just now getting out of it.
I'm not. Like Fat Camp last year might have killed me as a person. Like I've never recovered from it.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
Like I'm just now recovering.
Yep.
Legit. And I feel like I'm recovering.
Yeah. I mean.
Yo.
That is clipped. Look, I've said it before. It's been beaten to death. I still truly don't think he realized that's what was happening. But man, when you clip it that short, oh, it looks so bad, and it was bad.
You know what that man does to him? He does like an extended, and it will be like just a repeat, really fast.
Right, where it's like,
yeah. Like it's funny. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's any problems between him and Keem because he's a pretty big he's a well-known one. And he's funny with it.
Well, he's been back. I've seen him in the Discord a little bit too. Like, I do want Wings back in this universe, even if it's like a little bit in the background or something. I think there's still live is not it, right? Live is entirely different, but there is still a spot in this universe. I think most of the people from what I was seeing in the Discord, pretty positive, especially with a lot of the people that were, when he had joined up on Nerds and then, they had doxed those guys, those kind of things like that. But everyone in Discord things were, pretty much exclusively quite positive about him being back. So I would like to see him find a spot here. I do really think there's still a spot for him to be here because he was much happier. Like even joining up on Crypt, like I never would have thought of like, oh, Wings, Crypt. But when he hopped up, like he was having a good time. Jaffe kind of has weird conversations.
I honestly think like don't put Wings on the show. Don't really give him any responsibility. He's never liked it. He's never wanted it. Give him a role, like have him in the Discord and just be like, Wings.
Yeah, like a legacy role.
When you're available, pop up on the show, and maybe they could even do like a big, like if Wings has like certain days where he's like needed, or like wanted. I guess. I mean, he's always wanted here. By that, I'm trying to. Okay, let me fix my word.
Like you wouldn't have an everyday show at this time. It would be like,
exactly.
Hey, is there something that we could involve Wings in, or does Wing have something to talk about? Or
I'll be
if he
honest
sees
with
it
you,
and just wants to pop up.
Point, I mean, I'll be honest. Locale Live, best cast since the original right now, in my opinion. Nightmare, Steak, and Boogie are killing it.
Yeah,
I love watching it. I mean, Steak is really good at what he does. He's really grown since even Ozzy when I was working with him. He's phenomenal. But even if maybe they did like a Wings come in the universe and hop on any show and like they do a 1 or 2 times a week Locale Live original cast, where that's the thing everybody would wait for every single week, and it wouldn't put that much pressure on Wings, and it would be special, and they'd probably make bank every week because everyone would be waiting for the Wings fucking episode. I don't know. I think that's a good idea.
Right.
Sorry,
and like I said, even Crypt. Even Crypt being when he was up there, like I thought that was great. Tech and Jaffe love jumping into strange subjects. Wings is always down for it. It got mentioned in the chat by Frags Gaming. Wings needs to be on a show where he can just talk, not do stupid stunts. That's what burns him out. Yeah, I mean, he tried doing some of the stunts towards the end of when he was at Live, and you could just tell like it's not his thing, right? Like if we get something where he'll do it. Like, I am fine jumping on the tables, going through the tables. I'm fine doing the mattress jumps and things like that. You know, I love doing goofy, weird shit like that. That has never been Wings things, right? Like way back when he was on the podcast with Kyle and stuff where they did the camping out in the woods, he ended up not being there. If it's like go do an IRL, he's not going to go do it. That's just not who he is. But if you want some weird conversations and to have a take that, you know, sometimes is good and sometimes is a controversy, Wings is your man. He is the sniper. And that's the kind of stuff that I would love to see. Why is it hard to just accept that he's not happy here? I love him, but I don't want to be miserable. I actually don't either, Jamie Lynn. And he's tried. He just doesn't want to be here. I would have actually 100% agreed with you until he came back, not for nerds, but when he went back on Crypt. I encourage you guys to go back and check that Crypt episode, because I would say that's been something where he had a good time. And Tasty said with Jeffrey,
I think the truth of the matter is, as much as we want him here, as much as Keem wants him here, Keem is still a business-minded individual that knows he's running a company. And if the guy can't, like, you know, be here and do the show, all right, I get it. It hasn't been working. Fine. And, you know, putting him on Nerds as the manager, you know, that could have gone well. But I know, like, you know, that shit doesn't go well because the trolls and shit start getting out of handy when they know Wings is actually on a show. But if Wings just had a host role, just a generic host role, not attached to any show, and he could just hop up whatever the fuck he wants and add content, I don't see why not. I think it'd be good for the universe. Like I said, as well as that, they could find, like, one day a week. Maybe they could, instead of a Local Live doing 2 weekend streams every single week, maybe like a Friday or a Saturday stream is the OG cast returned every single week at this time, and Wings gets paid out like a certain amount per episode depending on what they make. I don't know, they can figure that out before,
right?
But
yeah,
I think it's a good idea. I really do.
Yeah, there'd be a good way to work it out. Like I said, and that's why, and Jamie Lynn says that would be good. Yeah, people miss him, but if he's not happy here, then he should always choose himself for sure. I agree. And, you know, I will say this, I normally watch channels that shorten them, which, let's be honest, clips them in bad ways. But I'll say that I don't know if what he's doing is the only thing you should be doing too. Even if it's like you said, not a full-time show. Sorry, the dog is like starting to get all antsy pants now that it's morning. You know, I think if he was obligated here, he would be miserable and he would never do it again. But if he could have something where he could just pop in and out and they could work something out, that's where I think it would inspire him not only for here, but for his own channel too. Just a switch up, right? Like if I went to the same job every day, the same job site every day, I would be miserable. And in my job, I find to be still quite interesting. The fact that I go to different job sites every day is what makes it fun for me. So just the variety of it, the variety of interacting with the people. And guess what? He can also just be like, I'm not hopping up on the show with this person today. You know, if that's what the show is, fuck that. I don't like that person. I'm out. Like, being able to pick and choose is going to be something too. And Jamie Lynn, I have you seen him stream? Yeah, have you seen Wim stream? He's miserable anyways. Yeah, I think it's just the lack of variety, right? You wake up, he's doing it. He says, like, sometimes he's doing it just because he's up and Kelly's not there. Like, he's very much, you know, for all the times that people pick on him about the thing with the table, like, he's clearly into being with Kelly, and so when she's not there, he's using stream as a substitute.
You know, same thing with I'll give you guys like a quick rundown of me. Like, you know, I started working like I mean, there's a lot of kids that start working that early. I mean, I didn't have a reason to, but my dad was financially stable. He was able to give me a good life. Had nothing to do with it, but I always had I want to make money. I want my own money. I want to buy my own shit. So at 12, I worked at a fucking pizza parlor. Then that lasted a while. Then I ended up COVID hit, and after that, I went and worked at a Wendy's. And then after the Wendy's, I worked at a Chick-fil-A. Then after the Chick-fil-A, I worked at a hardware store. And after the hardware store, I worked at a fucking YMCA. So, you know, I've been all around, and that kind of tells you, and a lot of people are just people that are, I don't want a boss. I want to be my own boss. I want to make my own money. I want to be responsible for my own money. And that's all right. You know, I honestly support that. And I mean, clearly he's doing all right, because if he was low on cash, he would have been crawling back to the LCU and he wouldn't be asking for this much. He wouldn't. He's lasted this long, and the longer he lasts, the more, like, you know, things change, because like at a certain point, it's like, okay, why do we really like you know what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get it.
That being said, I just put that mattress down because we didn't get anything on the Wheel of Fun for doing a flight, but I am still going to do one because I don't necessarily have to lean on that. I'm still going to do a jump off the chair onto the mattress because I want to end it with something fun, but I am going to pull up the preview for what Locale Fluff is going to be, and that is, let's see here, boom, share screen. In about 4 minutes, we're going to be forwarding you on to Locale Fluff. Scary stories to tell in the fluff. Looks like they're going to be reading some scary stories today. I know they've been doing some stuff with cryptids and things like that. Yesterday, I actually donoed towards them because I want to be sure with, the redirect getting a little funny that they had at least something for the report card there. So guys, make sure you give them a like and follow and don't know if there's something cool that you like there when the time comes for it, because just like us, they need good report cards as well. So definitely support them. Let me drop the stream there. But yeah, they're always coming up with new fun things to do. But that being said, because we only have a couple minutes, I'm still going to do the jump and the flight because just like you're flying Ultra, I'm going to have to fly high a little bit for this as well.
I was also flying. But
that's right. So we're doing a flight onto the air mattress. Here we go.
I see it. Oh shit.
We got to do something fun towards the end. I can't just sit here and talk for too long without releasing a little bit of it. And Tasty Urchin says sometimes you have to close one chapter to open a new one. That's right. Every single day, we're trying to come up with something new to do and have a little bit of fun. So glad I got to catch you for the first time. Hope I didn't take over the chat. No, we love people chatting in here. Thank you very much.
Thank
Pumpkin
you.
and Seed.
You popping up.
I'm never usually watching stuff this late, but my first time seeing you guys, it was a good time, good vibe. Cheers. Yeah, thanks, Pumpkin Seeds. Like I said, I didn't get to clip as much today, and it was more like outside stuff today. But
he wasn't even expecting me to be here.
Yeah. This was like a fun solo one. Now, Ultra, we played a new intro song today, so I think we're gonna play us out on that. OMG, Sour, you're the best. Yeah, I tried doing something. Now that it's starting to thaw out and get a little warmer, I'm going to try setting up something in the garage for tomorrow. I've been bringing up about making the balloon animals to put on the board and do the throwing cards at. So I'll make the balloon animals ahead of time. Oh, puppy's making noises again. Yeah, there was the throwing cards. So I'll pre-make the animals. I'm going to learn how to make a balloon cow. And that'll be some of the targets for tomorrow's goals for tomorrow night, I think. So we'll do some for that.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if I mean, Sour knew. I told her pretty early on for the month. But I'll try to be here as much as I can. But Sour's doing good. Sour got you guys. And I'll see you all at Fat Camp. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good experience. I know a lot of people bitched out. A lot of people came out of it, but it is what it is.
I gotta get that loud ass motherfucking barking dog song. Not that mine's normally pretty good about it, but I do like the song that they have on Locale Live for that, where it's like loud ass motherfucking barking dog. All right, so
thank you.
The song on the way out here, I'll start playing it. Now we won't get all the way through it, but yeah, we were getting quite a bit of love for it, so. Oh, not that one. There we go. And guys, we're going to be sending you over to Locale Fluff. Ultra, safe travels. Chat's giving you some safe travels too. Make sure to spam the Ultra gifts as well as the Jester staff. I'm going to put all three of them on there so you can copy and paste them. It's been a good stream today. Like I said, it's a little chill. I'm gonna come up with some fun stuff for tomorrow. Keep an eye out. Fat Camp is getting started up. Hosts are gonna be traveling. There'll be different shows. Keep an eye out for it. We're just waiting for Local Fluff to start up. Thank you guys for today, for the support. Let me pull that up real quick. And thank you, Damn Danny and Con, for the support today. We love it. We love it. It's been great. We're on the road to Fat Camp Ultra. I'm so excited. You better have some fun shit.
I'm ready for it. We're about to go in.
Local Fluff, when are you going? Oh, let me drop Kick for him. Sorry, Kick. You gotta go. We're kicking the Kick. Where's Fluff? What are they doing? We're waiting for him. Fuck it, you're getting extra dances out of it. I don't give a shit.
Bouncing on bananas, learning dumb new tricks. Handshake, handstand, slapstick politics. Every weird idea.
The staff.
Free spin. Till the whole board, till the last pour in. LOL co-jester. Press start, let's go.
Haha, yes, we're getting the dancing in there. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Side scroll brain, take the long weird roll with
Ooh, you might get the whole song at this point. Super glue. Where is Fluff? We're waiting for him. Ooh, are they gonna get there before the end of the song? I'm not sure. Oh. Hey, they're finally live right before the show ends. Perfect fucking timing. Guys, go tell them we're sending you over from Jester. Send them some love. Here you go. Thank you.